What if you do commit to somebody and the sex is whack?
Dildos, something. What? Huh?
I think that's an excellent point. I'm with you on
know,
that one. It's like, for me, a sexual relationship is where you get to have sex. I know that sounds obvious, but it's like the only legitimate relationship you have in society where you can get that. It's like your job is where you can get money. There's like no other relationship that you have that exists in society where you can get money. So why not really prioritize the financial dimensions of your job? It's like everything else that you can get from a marriage, you can get outside of a sexual relationship except sex. Like you can get partnership, you can get commitment, you can get loyalty, you can get support, you can even get children. You can get money, time, and attention. You can get all those things. What's unique to a sexual relationship is sex. And I think it makes sense to prioritize that.
So you just going back to your point, you're saying, well, what if the sex is whack?
Yeah, what's wrong with giving it a test drive before you commit? You know
Ain't nothing wrong. Well, one thing I would point out is for you to be bad in bed as a woman, you have to severely be fucking up in some way. Like, it's like, I just can't imagine.
It happens.
It happens.
I've
been told stories.
It's so it's so easy to be good in bed.
But maybe that's because most men just are really stoked to be there.
I think most men, if they're getting like some pussy, they're fuck yeah. But I think there's a higher performance burden on men, sexually speaking, than women. But
I think you can find out, before you actually have sex, you can find out if you have sexual chemistry. It's not just the actual genitals involved. Well, if you have chemistry, looking at each other, holding hands, being around each other, if you have that connection emotionally, mentally, like you can talk for hours and it feels like it's only been 2 minutes. There's so many factors.
Does it work the other way?
That communicate connection.
That's
and
more
so
like,
you can find out before you actually have sex if you have chemistry.
Could you find out if you have emotional chemistry by having sex?
Yeah.
So
wait, what?
What you're saying is that you can kind of find out that you have sexual chemistry without having sex, which I'm dubious about. So
you can.
If
it's like
just had sex with a woman,
great.
Could I know if we had like communication chemistry?
You find out before you have sex.
No, I'm saying in my hypothetical situation.
No, you find out if you have communication chemistry before
by communicating,
you have sex.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you find out if you have sexual chemistry by having sex.
So why can't you find out if you have chemistry from communication? Which, if you have chemistry there,
it's not the same thing.
Then how am I have an amazing sex life and we saved it for marriage. And in fact, you can spend the rest of your life getting
she's
better
not waiting
at that.
until marriage.
I just wanted to mention.
I know, but you don't have to sleep.
What's up?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I respect everyone's beliefs. As I mentioned, I'm not necessarily sex positive for myself, but I still think sex is great. I mean, I do love God, and that's why I'm waiting. But I mean, I would want to do
minus
it.
the two.
Minus the two. But I'm forgiven. I'm forgiven.
Indiscretions.
Yeah. But I do think sex is. I mean, I want to have sex. I think sex is good.
Good times.